Good morning, potato chips. How you doing? Me, Paddy from across the shuck, and just a wee quick video this morning. As you've seen by the title, an old case, some new EDC oil, and a new torch from Thrunite. So I'm just going to quickly go through it. First of all, I'm going to start with this. I got this, I don't know, a month and a half ago or something. I got it off of mate Dan up at Blade Bridge there, Blade Bridge Limited on Instagram and Facebook, where I get my sack knives. But he buys knives in bulk, and sometimes he gets these old sort of knives thrown in, and they're not really ones that he can sort of, you're not going to make a whole lot of money on it. This is an old case. It's got a crack in the scale, it's got a crack here, but to me this is some age. I don't know what age it is. I'm going to get these things out of the background because it's sort of going to them. This scale, it looks like it's blurred, but it's not. It's been so well used. Look how worn down this is. This was a jigged bone. It looks like some sort of peach jigged bone, but it's so worn down. The case is nearly wore off. You can barely see it. It's got case, just in a very skinny way, you know, the small C ASE. But I don't know how to find out the age of cases. I have no idea. I do know that, look at this blade. That is a well-used blade. Sharp as razor too. It just says Case XX, Bradford, PA, and then it says, let me just get this, USA with 2 apostrophes at the side of it. Down here, oh, the terrible camera, that is just not picking that up. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. There you are. So it's Case Bradford, PA, and USA underneath it. That's all in that blade. And then on the back blade, I take it this is just the case number, which will be the same and everything, and it's 62131. So if anybody has any idea, there's no dots or anything on this, so if anybody's any idea what sort of age this is, would they let me know? Because I just think it's lovely. And you know, that's what I'm carrying today. I just pulled it out, and then I thought, well, I'll just ask to see what age it is. I've no idea how to find that out. And if anybody, like with sack knives, I've got, you know, I was able to go on and get these printed up. Well, somebody actually done it for me. But, you know, is there anywhere you can get a printout for the case aging, how to age a case knife? Let me know, and I can do it myself even. But if you do know, let me know the date of it. So I've got a torch. I'll leave that to the end. I got this. I had seen this boy on Instagram, and you might have known why it hit my, just as soon as I seen it, I thought, oh, I want that. Mcmurtry's EDC oil comes in this fabulous looking dispenser here. I'm going to open it up and we'll have a look at it. But I just sent him a wee text. Says, look, I told him who I was, Paddy's, you know what my logo's like. And I thought, what a lovely combination. I said, look, do you want to send me some over? And I'll have a look at it. This is made in the USA. And he said, yes. And it was about 6 weeks ago now. He said, I haven't got any just at the moment, but I'll get it out to you. And I'd forgotten all about it. And it came yesterday, and he sent me some of these. And I was over the moon to get them this week. Oh, gosh, there we go. I'm going to kill myself now. Oh. It's very hard to lean over a fat belly, you know. You think I would lose some weight. So it's as sharp as a razor. Dan sharpens them before he sends them to you, no matter what they're like. But I just thought, great packaging. But I really was interested in this. It's a little pen type thing. And like, look, I'm not, look, I'm a KPL. I've had KPL for ages, but look at the size of that compared to the KPL. But there's probably exactly amount, but it doesn't tell you the fluid ounces on this. So I've no idea, unless it does somewhere on here. But, yep, oh, that just pulls off. Isn't that lovely? But look. Oh, here, that's a good needle. Let me just show you what the KPL's like. KPL's great as well. I mean, there's nothing, I would never complain about my KPL, but can you see the difference? Oh, there's the oil out. I'll have a wee feel of that to see what it's like. You can see the difference of the applicator. It would get into thinner places. Not that much, but I do like that. I have to say, I like that pen sort of shape to it. I'm just gonna, it smells like oil. Not it is. It's smooth on my hand. It feels really smooth. Doesn't smell. Oh, no, it definitely doesn't smell as nice as KPL. So it's got that going against it. But I just wanted to see what it's like. So I might just put a wee drop in here. In fact, I'll just stick it in the end here. I always like to do my end first and let it soak in a bit. Let's just see how this... Oh, it comes out beautifully. Sorry, I didn't really show you that, did I? I just put a wee drop on the end there, and I'm just going to give it a bit of a movement to see how it goes. I haven't oiled this. Now, I know Dan does when he gives them to me. It's been sitting out here in a box. Oh, I don't like the smell of it, but it's an oil, so who cares what it smells like. But, and the one thing it doesn't say on it, it's food safe. So I take it it's probably not food safe. It would say that on it. But this is not the sort of knife I'm going to be using for food safe. But he sent me 3 of these over. So my 2 compadres on the podcast, I'm going to give them one each and let them have a try at it. And then we'll do a wee report on it on one of our podcasts where we don't have a guest. My gosh, that is smooth in that. Now, I'll have to say, like, that's one wee drop on the top. I haven't even gone inside here. But that is definitely smoother. So, it works. And I'll see how long it lasts. But I'll report back to you on that. It's a different one. I do like this little adapter. I think it's fantastic. And then in here, quite secure. I like that. So we'll give that a bash and we'll see how that is. That's Mcmurtry's EDC oil. Now, it's available in the US. I haven't checked with him yet, but I'm sure he would post to the UK or Europe if people wanted it. I suppose you bought it in a bit of a quantity, 3 or 4. But I'll do the review on it. I'll come back to you and I'll tell you exactly what it's like. The next thing I'm going to show you is this little Thrunite. Comes in the lovely Thrunite box. It comes wrapped in its little bit of paper. I'll get that out of the way. Isn't that lovely? What a lovely size of a... And this is about 1,200 lumens. So there's a fair... I have unboxed it. In the box at the bottom, you'll get a charging cable. So it's rechargeable. And a little lanyard that goes around it to keep it safe. I'll do that and take that over there. I've opened this up at the UK spec because rather than just memorizing it, I'll put this up and you can have a quick look at that if you want to. So, what has it got? It's got 1,212 lumens. It then drops down after 5 minutes to 317, and that lasts for 70 minutes. That's really good. When you go through the normal modes, you got low, medium, and high. So you got 7 lumens does 44 hours, 94 lumens does 5.5 hours, and 407 lumens does 80 minutes. I like that. That's fine. And there's a Firefly, which is 0.5 lumens. And the strobe is 1,080 lumens, and it lasts for 157 minutes. That's well over 2 hours, 2.5 hours of strobe. Absolutely fantastic. So the meters, the distance it'll throw is 184 meters. Impact resistant to 1.5 meters. And waterproof to IPX8, which is 2 meters underwater. Fantastic. Really, really good. I like that. And it's very simple. To get this to come on, you literally just press it. And then when you want to go, sorry, I'll just turn that off again. If you just want the Firefly, which is the 5 lumen, say it's the middle of the night, you just push and hold in for 2 seconds, your Firefly comes on, which is good enough to read or get you around the bedroom at night time, which I think is great. But then if you wanted to go from here to maximum lumens, you just double click. There you go, maximum lumens. You can get to that. When the torch is on, you get the maximum lumens at a double click quickly and it goes straight to maximum. Super job. So when you've got it on, and you can then, once you've got it on, just hold it in and it'll go through. You'll see that it'll go through the 3 modes. Fantastic. If you want the strobe, 1, 2, 3, and there's your strobe. So it's so simple. And I love the fact that Thrunite make these So simple. That's even somebody like me. I looked at it for 30 seconds. I was able to work it out. You have the cap badge or your pocket clip. Does it both. Side clicky, you can lock it out, and also there's your rechargeable port there, which is, there you go, there's your rechargeable port, and it's a C, I believe. So there we go. Isn't that just lovely? Very compact. I'll give you the size of that just to see, because sometimes it's quite difficult to judge what the size these are. So in millimeters, it's about 7 millimeters, which is 2 3/4, and a girth of 7/8, or millimeters, it will be 14 millimeters, 15 millimeters. So obviously just a fantastic size, and it weighs next to nothing. And that's with the battery in it, it weighs nothing. But a lovely, lovely flashlight. So I thank Thrunite. I will do a video of this at night time at the caravan, sometime probably this weekend, and let you see what the throw's like outside. Again, if anybody knows roughly what age that is, it doesn't need to be perfect, but just roughly. Let me know. That would be really, really nice of you. And what else did I have? Yes, Mcmurtry's oil. I'll give that a try. I'll give them a 2 comrade, one each, and they can let us know what it works like. Take care, everybody. Oh, we're doing the podcast tonight with Ben Belkin, so it'll be up on Wednesday evening. Hopefully by sort of maybe Wednesday 4 o'clock, but if not, it'll be up sometime in the evening. It just depends how my technical assistant gets, how fast he is at doing it, and how much we have to cut out. But we're really looking forward to that tonight, to talking to Ben, who I always like talking to. Anyway, so there we go. Oh, I've also got, hopefully today, I'm going to get I know I've been promising it for days, but it got delayed for a while there, so it's coming today. My Jack Wolf's knives, the new model with the big fat spear, which I cannot wait to see. It's hopefully coming today, and then I've got 2 very special knives. One of them, which will be a comparison, a like for like comparison to Ben's knife, which is what I've wanted, and I managed to get this week. So I'm looking forward to comparing them at some stage next week, maybe. But I'll do a quick look and tell tonight, and then I'll get a review out. It's going to be our first impressions on Thursday before the release on Friday. Take care, everybody. Paddy's away. Bye-bye now.